What's up guys, it's Akemi here. I'm back here with another video. This time, it's on UPS tips and tricks that you can use to make your experience working here a lot better. Are you having trouble working at UPS? Do you feel like your arms and legs are always being killed when you're working there? Have no fear, I have 20 UPS tips and tricks that you can use to make your experience a lot better. First things first, I want to thank everybody for all the comments that I've received in the past couple of videos. It helps me improve my videos and also helps you get better content. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, as a heads up, my wall behind me is going to be a little bit empty because I'm busy framing my photos, so that'll take a while. This is probably going to be the hardest UPS video I've worked on, definitely editing wise, so I hope you guys enjoy. The first tip I'm going to show you guys about UPS is you have to make sure you be safe. Always prioritize your safety above everything else. If you get hurt, it's not worth it. Learn how to carry a damn box. It's not as easy as you think, as common sense would have it, especially if you're carrying something that's maybe 60 or 70 pounds and you've never lifted something that was 60 or 70 pounds your whole life. You want to actively use the 8 keys to lifting and lowering, but often you're going to be moving so fast you won't have the time to do all 8 keys at the same time. So you want to shorten it down a little bit and do what I'm doing. So I'm going to first bring the box close to you, as close as possible so it doesn't feel that heavy. Because the further away a box is from you, the heavier it's going to feel. Then you're going to shake the box, check if there's shifting contents, because sometimes somebody puts a bag of 100 pennies or 1,000 pennies in one corner of the damn box, and you're going to be carrying it and it's going to shift to your right arm and you could potentially hurt your right arm. So you want to make sure if there's shifting contents, you kind of want to centralize it, and then you're going to carry the box by its corners and then put it in its respective destination. By pivoting, do not twist your body. You might hurt your ankle and it's probably gonna hurt. Next, you want a healthy amount of sleep. There's no substitute for sleep. No energy drink can substitute for how much sleep you're gonna get. This job is very physically intensive, and if you do not give your body the time to recover with adequate amounts of sleep, and you come into work groggy, you know what's gonna happen. If you're on the sort aisle, make sure you learn the damn table. And usually there's one belt that is more predominantly used than others, so just make sure you just learn every other color. And then for the heaviest belt, in my case it's blue belt, just put everything you don't know that goes there on blue. And literally, if you can't see a package label, put it on blue. As a bonus tip, be careful for the bags of Tennessee, Missouri, Kentucky, and Ohio bags or boxes. They tend to go into different areas for whatever reason, so make sure you read the fine print. That's kind of dumb. Well, this one's for if you're on the unload, the load, or the sort. There's several different types of equipment you can use. For the unload, make sure you learn how to use the sliders, or I don't know what the hell they're called, rollers. For the sort, you gotta make sure you use the C-slide that's on your right most of the time, where all the stuff that goes on the bottom belt, on the bottom right corner, you wanna make sure you know how to use that properly. For the higher up belts, you wanna make sure you're putting the boxes kinda on the rim of it. So when you have something really heavy or very wide, you can literally just lay the box on like the rim of the surface and just push it up into the belt. It makes it a lot easier. Next is pay close attention to bulk. Anything that is heavier than 70 pounds, anything that usually has liquids inside, tires, stuff that pretty much doesn't belong on a belt, you want to make sure your unloader gets rid of it first and puts it on a separate bulk aisle before you get it. If you're a sorter and you get it, then make sure you tell your unloader to stop sending damn bulk. That happens way too often. At the same time, there's going to be a lot of bad labels as well. where sometimes they throw in an extra zero, where a package will say it's 100 pounds, but it's actually 10 pounds. If that's the case, just sort it anyways. You want to face your work. If you're in the unload, you want to make sure you're looking at the belt that goes forward the whole time. Also at the same time, watching the whole entire load behind you. Because if you pull a package the wrong way, all of the boxes at the top might come down on you, and if there happens to be a really, really heavy package at the top, you're gonna get hurt. For the sort, make sure you're always looking or facing the belt where all the packages are coming out, because if there's too many packages coming out, or if there's bulk, or if there's a leaker, then you can know right away. So you want to always make sure you grab it and throw it, and kind of keep your peripherals in a way that you can see where all the packages are coming out. And in the load, when there's a belt of packages coming towards you and you're playing Tetris to stack up all the packages, make sure you keep an eye on the packages that you're stacking. Stack them the wrong way and it'll fall. Since this is a very physical job, you want to make sure you're eating enough calories throughout the day to be able to sustain your energy and also your muscle. So simple shortcut alternatives to just plain food would be protein bars, protein shakes, anything that will enhance your strength. Next, you want to take it easy on the caffeine and sugar. Sometimes you would think that you're drinking a can of Monster or a can of Red Bull will immensely help you on the job, but it'll make you jittery a lot, it'll make you pee a lot, and it'll also make you more dehydrated than you think you will be. And sugar will just make you a lot groggier than you should be. So you want to take it easy, take it down a notch. Just maybe a cup of coffee is fine, but if you get addicted to it while working on the job, and you finally have that one day where you don't have caffeine, you're gonna feel like shit. Get help when needed. If you're trying to lift a package that is definitely way too heavy for you to lift, this is what's gonna happen. Make sure you watch out for leaking packages and hazardous materials inside packages that are coming out. If that happens to you, make sure you don't touch it. You leave the area and you notify your supervisor, because that liquid you think that might be laundry detergent might burn your finger off. Make sure you keep an eye on footing and your surroundings. Sometimes there might be things on the floor or packages on the floor that people might have accidentally left. There might be unknown or mysterious leaks on the floor, and you may slip. You might step on a C-slide that has been waxed and you might flip on it. That's happened to me several times. So just make sure you be aware. Make sure you dress appropriately. At work, your clothes are gonna get really, really dirty. So make sure you wear something that is really, really dark. If you wear something white, it's gonna get super dirty and people are gonna notice. And don't wear dress clothes. Make sure you become friends with your coworkers. That's gonna help the work go by so much faster. Speaking of making the work go by faster, make sure you bring some music with you. That'll help a lot. Get some sturdy work boots so you don't stub your toe. That hurts. You want to report any injury that you get, even if you cut your finger, because if that finger gets infected and you go to the ER, you're going to get compensated if somebody knew about it. When I say somebody, I mean a supervisor or higher. Speaking of which, there's a lot of things I won't cover in this video or I forgot to cover. So make sure if you have any questions about the job, how everything works, make sure you ask your supervisor or your long-term co-workers that have been working there. I'm still learning things to this day, and I've been here for over a month. Make sure you know the building layout too, so if you gotta leave or you gotta run because of an emergency, you know exactly the closest door to go to. Watch out for hub snakes. You're gonna trip on those, I guarantee it. Make sure you keep track of the hours you worked. Sometimes the people working on your hours may do something wrong, may have an error, or you might have accidentally clocked in wrong. Make sure you keep track of those hours so you get all of your money. Work at a reasonable pace. Sometimes the soups and the higher ups want you to work at an ungodly speed that'll make you kill yourself. You want to work at a pace you're comfortable with that is not too easy and not too rigorous for you. Plus, at the same time, if you're working way too hard, then the supervisors might take advantage of you and make you do a lot of other stuff you're not supposed to do. And if you're working too slow, you're gonna get yelled at. Guaranteed. If you need to use the toilet while on the job, just go. What's the point? Why would you stay around? And last but not least, the most important tip for working here is you have to stay hydrated. You have to drink so much water. If your pee is coming out orange or slightly a tint of yellow, you're not drinking enough water. Drink the damn water. And that's all I really have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to thank you guys again for hitting over 90 subscribers. I didn't think that ever happened, especially with these sorts of videos. If you guys enjoy it or have any other questions, leave it down below. My name is Akemi. I am signing off. Have no fear, there's 20 tips and tricks. Oh shit.